So this is really part 2. In case they edited this, you might see these a couple of days apart. Here, I'll do this. Costume change. There. Now, talking about this, this is a Mercury V, and this is Carr's kind of flagship. This is the amp we sell the most of. We just got these in. They're about 8 months on back order. They're hard for us to get, and we like them. I actually gave one of these to the Stones. Yes, the Rolling Stones. Dropped it off in Keith Richards' dressing room, and the one feedback they gave back to us was that they'd like to see a line out. And they used it for a lot of the tour, the second half of the American tour. This was in Keith Richards' dressing room, one that we loaned him. Not this one, but one that I'm keeping. So they did put a line out for recording, for those of you that do it. The important thing here is that there's a little mini switch right here. The mini switch goes to a full 16 watts. The previous amp, the Custom Tweed amp, that's 20. This is 16. Plenty loud for your drummer, okay? But I'm going to put the switch in, and now this acts as a master, but it really is about wattage. This isn't a master volume. You're going to get all the openness that you'd get anyway. It is a wattage control. This will go down to 0 watts. Now the other thing is, on the other side of this, there is a series parallel. There is a high input, low input. So these, like a Marshall, if you have 2 volumes on it and you plug into both volumes, you turn up the high, you turn up the low. Both are rather independent. So let's bring this up. Low end, or let's get rid of that low end volume, we have the high end. With them both up, you can basically preset your volume and your controls. You might want a little more low end. Just adjust the low volume. You might want a little more brightness. Simply adjust the high end. But if they're in parallel, now they're stacked on each other. They add more gain. The high and low are working in tandem and pushing each other. Down boy. Also, we have a boost control on here, and this will increase the gain. Now, I'm really close to the amp with a single coil pickup. Also clean it up. So even at 10 on the guitar, that reverb, it's got an excellent reverb. So there you go. This is a Carr Mercury. We just got one in after a long wait. This is their slub. It's kind of like an early Marshall, early Vox covering, but a little more durable than those were, paper thin. And then you have this volume control. It will go up to 16 watts. That's plenty volume. You can turn this into a clean country amp, or you can get it into a snarling amplifier. And most importantly, you can get it into a snarling amplifier. Let's combine these. Let's turn this gain to middle. I don't like reverb, so I'm going to get rid of it. And you can be at living room volume levels. can literally talk over this, over the amplifier. Isn't that cool? You can play this in the living room. They can't hear you in the kitchen. That is a useful amplifier. This is the kind of thing you want to buy for yourself. This amp will do everything. It's pedal friendly and it's got all the range of tones you'd want. It's perhaps the last amp you'd ever need to own. Okay, there you go. That's all from us and Carr and Fender Custom Shop, used as it is.